Thank you. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Oh my god, your throat.
Briggs.
That's so
calm
fine,
down.
actually.
I am never calm. I am always amazing.
That's my secret.
I am always amazing. I'm always magnificent.
Yes, Wyvern. Wyvern is now in the game, and it's going to be Bricks against the party. Let's go. No.
Yay.
Finally.
Always nice to see you, Giant Rat Guy, in the chat. And, well, tonight's episode, we are at our 23rd. So,
Wow.
Oh shit.
It's been a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Every 2 weeks, and we missed a couple. Like, technically, it's going to be around a year that we've started. Pretty close.
23.
Gross.
Huh. Yeah.
Already
Damn.
a year.
Wild.
Yeah, the time runs away so fast. I'm always magnificent in gnome voice. Funny. Okay. But, Bricks, are you a gnome?
No, but I could be.
Hey, you're as tall as one.
That is correct. Also, fuck you.
So much love. So, in my amazing players, who feels like doing the recap of the last session?
I will, I guess, and people are free to add shit if they want to. All right, well, I'm going to read these as is, so prepare for,
Chaos.
Yeah. All right, so we learned Timber is from the north of Wildmount. Whoa, while Bricks is from Rosanna. Whoa. And, I mean, Xander did theorize that Bricks killed his family. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so that session began with us speaking to Iwo about his offer for us to join the Cobalt Soul. We would get a bunch of cool stuff and robes. The robes are super important. Then we meet up with High Curator Jamil. He looks like he's in his late 20s or early 30s. Something about the Vermilion Consortium and Rudium. And Jamil says that Rudium is from an underwater city under Cael, that is in ruins, Cael Morrow. And looking at the title of this session, I definitely did not spell that correctly. It's great.
Oh my god, same.
Same.
Right? Okay. So Jamil tasks us with infiltrating the First Eclipse, a consortium headquarters in a tavern. We also get from him a scroll of detect magic to detect the Rudium. Mother Bone then also uses detect magic on Squish Squash, who has necromantic magic around him for some reason. Gasp. Squish is contaminated by another type of magic, apparently, which is what's causing his own magic to go wild. Wink wonk, because he's a wild magic sorcerer. Get it? Okay. Squish asks to get the shadow. There's a shadow on Squish ripped out from him. Just everyday stuff. And there's like necromantic tendrils that are like letting go of him as we do this. And Squish, I guess, is now a draconic sorcerer and speaks differently, which is fucking jarring. After that fun stuff is over with, we head to the Suncut Bazaar, where we find two huge Rudium elephants rampaging through the market. They were made from Rudium figurines, apparently. And we fucking punch the elephants in the face. And pick the figurines up so we can return them to Jamil. We then head for the First Eclipse Tavern, but the door is closed. We hear two voices through the door. Apparently, one of them saying something like, "Don't worry about the money, we'll get it soon enough, blah, 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 blah." And when we're knocking on the door to go in, they're like, "You guys should leave." And we're like, bitch, no. So they attack us. We fuck him up. And we find a document on one of these people talking about a master Kelker. I can't read my own handwriting. And yeah, apparently the consortium tried to enter the underwater city, but Elixion, aka the guy from our collective visions, is guarding the city, and there's a spy in the city, and they have new headquarters apparently. So the first eclipse is kind of like old news, and we loot them, and we get 4 garnets. Yay!
That's a pretty good recap. Anyone want to have something?
I have a mention of Master Darren.
Well, I don't.
It was in, I believe, a notes that was on the robed dwarf, I believe. My notes are kind of jumbled at the end.
That's what Ari paraphrased.
No, but
Yep.
there's a Master Kelker, and I have Master Darren written down.
That's the
Yes.
letter was addressed to Master Kilker and signed in Darren.
Correct.
Oh,
I
signed-
literally have a
There we go.
screenshot of it.
See, I'm
Okay.
bad with names, so I only got one of those.
Something with the very consortium of whatever shit
Yeah,
went Rudium.
And the creature apparently is a Nebuleth,
Yes.
which I'm
Which
trying
should
to
be.
keep calm and not freak out.
Oh, I've. You see, there's keeping calm, there's freaking out, and there's freaking out so much you're back to calm, and that's about where I am.
And then there's playing stupid, which means that, you don't know what the fuck that is, so there's no reason to panic.
You see, for once, I wish I didn't know what that was, because I've been playing
No,
this
Ari
Brad
knows what
campaign.
that is, but Andrus doesn't, so.
Okay, good. Because yeah,
Therefore,
Brooks
I'm
has
calm.
Brooks has no idea what it is either. Yeah, no, Bert is like,
we'll just have to re-roll the character. It's fine.
create a new character. It's fine. Give me 5 minutes. I'll make a pally
let
or
me
something.
go through my
It'll be a
list.
change of,
I already
very
died
bad.
once, already have a backup.
Oh
That's
gosh.
true.
That's sadly true. I'll just for you to be sure, I'll try to share the letter with you so you'll have create and show handouts.
I mean, I did in the Discord for anyone who's checking.
Hmm.
The letter
Players?
is there.
Here is
Oh,
this.
there it is again.
All right. So yeah, so the D4 for Andrus Daragon, Dar-Agon.
Totally not.
Dragon.
Dragon?
Andrus the Dragon.
Dragon. Yeah.
Daragon. All right, we get this.
He's a Dargan.
So the guards come back slowly when they see that there's less danger, and even from far away, just is everything all right? Is there any other injured? And when you look around, there are no more civilians. The guards did their job. That means to get the civilian out of there.
All good over there, thanks.
I mean, is this normal?
Good.
I'll remove my
What do you
hand and. I'm. Yes, you got it. Fred got the reference.
It's just normal.
Is this normal?
Oh,
I am
oh,
at
you-
half HP.
Well, depends. I can patch you up, or we can ask the guard to come here while we have put someone unconscious.
Or are we
No.
gonna end up fighting some more people or something? Because
We
should
should
probably take a break, right?
we should take this dwarf back to our boss.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And-
we can rest there.
The more that happens, guards are coming up to secure the area, and the 2 guards that you convinced at first that you are an actual crew of the Cobalt Soul, now but not all of you wearing the robes for now, And thank you, Jaden Dark, for being a new follower with us. Where are you coming from? If you want to say us in chat or just a lurker, would be awesome too. So, thank you to join the Epic Fumblers. So, with all that, you will you see that all the guards are catching up, and maybe half a dozen of them are securing the place, and everything seems to be under control. And there's the medic that was with them, and says, it's like a young half-elven man. You seem to be pretty roughed up. You would like to see, I could, and he barely can engage in a conversation, but you see that he shows his medkit on the side, like,
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Whatever. I really didn't want to do the trek back to the Cobalt Soul, bleeding like this. So,
I overheard, and no, it's not normal. But
oh yeah, I figured.
So let me see if I can patch you up out there. So it's 1d6 plus 4 plus your number of id dice. So what's your number of id dice total, Andrews?
My total is 86.
Your id dice. So I mean, what
I'm
level
stupid.
are you?
10.
10?
86 hit dice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Point.
No, so 8 hit dice. Okay.
8 id dice, perfect.
So not the. We're level 8. That's
Yes.
the question, right? Okay. Yes.
So you put up a bandage on you, and maximum healing for 18 for Andrews.
Oh, thank
That's a really nice bandage.
That's a nice bandage.
Well, no, miss, and you see that he bows a bit in front of Melba. Would you require some help too? Because I see that you're badly injured, so his passive perception would be.
Well, I'm not exactly used to offered help, so I guess I'll take it.
Timber threw an 11 up there for.
Timber is healing himself.
Okay. And you see that he starts to rope up bandages and see your wounds, and he will heal you with 14.
Oh. Well, yeah.
So keep
Good.
it pretty tight, and try to not move too much on your legs, but you should be fine for the rest of the day.
Yes. Thank you. It's so kind of you.
My pleasure, ma'am.
Dick,
And
can,
hello,
can we
BTMDC.
can we pay you or something for this? Like,
It's fine. I have my salary, and you did most of the job up there. Like the 2 elephants that just came
Okay.
out of freaking nowhere.
yeah,
And-
as long as you're like appropriately paid.
Yeah, the Hand of Horde is paying good, and like I don't. This medkit is not my stuff; it's the guard stuff.
Okay. Good.
I'm sure he's remunerated properly. It's fine.
That's the word I wanted to say, but it was so complicated. I just yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2 silver piece word.
So, well, if nobody needs other patch up,
I'm fine.
all right. And you are having the 2 bodies, one that is literally toasted, and one that's been knocked unconscious.
All right. Well, we should probably head back to the Cobalt Soul and maybe give this letter to Jamil. He knows what this is. Probably like these names that are mentioned.
Also, bring them. We couldn't really find more magical items, but we found a magical person.
Fair.
So
It's probably
Well,
worth
do we
something.
we maybe want to
We-
search this tavern before we go?
We haven't went
I
inside.
believe we did. We search it? No,
No, we
Yeah.
went
Why
inside
not?
to fight. But
When you fought in there,
We saw it was
pretty
empty.
quickly, and the letter confirms it, that they cleaned up the place before the
Okay.
Hand of Horde. It was the letter was the order to clean up the place.
We should go back to the Kobold Hall before those two attracts take attention.
yeah, all right then.
Oh, we can let the guards deal with the corpse. We'll just take the unconscious one.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. They must have a morgue somewhere. Or a hole. I don't know. Either or.
Sure, they have cemeteries.
Fred, would have Mother Bowen any knowledge about what people can find out of a dead body?
Meaning, well, in
if there
between
would
the
be-
two, in the letter, in the combat, you heard them calling themselves names. They go like, "Go over there, let's go here," and blah, blah, blah. You know that the guy that you have knocked unconscious seems to be the boss of the other. So you already have the person who would probably be
We
in
need-
charge.
Okay.
Yep. With your
Okay.
passive insight and passive perception that you have, I'll let you go with it.
Cool.
Miss 19 or 20 now, passive insight. I can't bullshit you.
Sorry? Yeah, it comes
It's
from
okay.
20.
My heart. Perfect. So you are all going back to the Temple of the Mantor. Let me activate the general map. Here you go. Zooming in. Up there. Right here.
Oh, there you are, guys.
Look at B-Town throwing out this the Isk like, be there Thursday for seeing, well, not emotional damage, but it's going to be a nice game on Thursday.
Definitely emotional damage then.
4 games left.
I know. So definitely emotional damage. Every game will just be more emotional damage.
But the
As we
question
reach
is
the end.
for but the question is the emotional damage is for whom though?
No.
Everyone.
One thing, this time it's not going to be for who. It's going to be from who. Because I'm not the one writing the letter, remember?
Right. Ooh.
So, with all that, you go back to the Temple of the Mantor. You already cleaned this up in morning, so technically it's beginning of the afternoon. And, sorry. With all that, Iwo is training some trainees in the inner courtyard. And they said like, huh, huh, and you just see him burst down one of the kid, non-lethally, on the ground, like he's helping it go back up on his feet.
It's a literal child. It's like a 5-year-old.
Well, more like a 12-year-old.
He probably deserves it.
Beat it up, child. That's what the Cobalt Soul does. No.
That's what I do.
And you help him going back on his feet, and class adjourned. Join me up in the library in an hour. And he turns it to you and says,
Hey!
class dismissed. Nice to see you all, and I see that you already have results with you.
Of course.
Oh, well, we're going to go to the tavern casually, but they had other plans at the tavern, and they kind of attacked on sight instead of letting us get a drink.
Yeah, well, that's because they like packed up their shit and left the tavern. It's no longer a hideout. We've got a letter that says so. Here you
Also,
go.
we have a body. Well, she's alive. She's just knocked out. thought maybe you could get information from her.
We'll do our work, and I see that you already breed on yours. No casualty this time? What happened? Can you tell me?
I mean, there were like elephants for some reason.
Oh.
This hunt got bizarre.
Magical items, yes.
Who was the one that grabbed the elephants?
Yeah, we got figurines. I don't know who exactly.
We got one
but,
figurine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we figured you and Jamil will want to see this.
Yeah, this one has rudium on it. And I think Bricks has the dust with rudium in it.
Yes.
Because the other figure crumbled. But this one still has the rudium on it.
Anybody who had thinking or an idea about what the rudium could have been used for? You said
Bringing them to life?
elephants. They turned figurines live.
Well, they weren't
Is
real.
it-
They were like crystal.
Is the figurine still magical? Did it create a magic item with it?
I mean, we can use one of those scrolls to figure it out.
What do
I
you
don't know how those work though.
The weird thing, though, is there was only one figurine, the other, but there were two elephants.
The other one got smashed. And crumbled afterwards. Bricks has the dust.
And any result, did you study it? Did you have any knowledge about it?
I haven't had a chance, really. We kind of just did that, and I walked over here. And I'm not going to carry dust in my hands where, I could drop it all sorts of places.
Also, we kind of have an unconscious dwarf.
Oh, that too.
So we thought we'd just bring her back.
I think it'll be a
Expositor.
minute and pick it now.
And you see the monk lady that you've seen a bit when you were chasing Aloysia.
Hello.
Coming like, bring the dwarf inside. Go up in the dungeon. Like, all right. And she just give you a nod and grab the. Well, she shows her hand to grab the body, if you allow so. I guess that's Andrus that's carrying it.
Yeah, it's either me or Timber, so yeah, I'll just like.
Without any finesse, she just potato sack on shoulder
Yeah, that checks out.
and go there. And yeah. Well, from there, I guess that you'll have to see with the High Curator for rest and payment for your contract. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's contract anymore. It is more of a mission.
But about the rudium and the figurine, do we have to do the research, or someone more competent with books and magic from here could do it?
I think Bricks can do it. Like, I think it's just a thing he can do. He's already identified things for us.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I can just do that. Was no one paying attention when I did this before?
I was.
Look at you.
Thank you for once.
I mean, to be fair, you do a lot of magic stuff, Bricks. So it's kind of like hard to know what
Pinpoint your
what
specialty.
you're doing. Exactly. Like you've got those really cool looking beams, but then I don't really notice when you do the whole detecting thing.
There
Well,
you go,
but
Bricks.
you read books, so I guess that's a good thing.
We call it being versatile. Sure, 90% of the time it's blowing people up and, showing them my infinite power.
Well, you're
Sometimes-
very effective
Some
at
power.
that.
But sometimes you need to also do the studying thing. It helps.
Hmm.
On that note, I'm going to go over there and do a little bit of work on this dust.
And take the statue too, or the figure.
Yep. Give me that.
You can have access to the library of my office if you'd like, Bricks, for your research.
Excellent. Some peace and quiet will probably do me some good. I'm just gonna go in, and he's just gonna grumble his way over and go set himself up with his book.
And don't touch the figurine with your fingers, please. We have identified some property of corruption about objects, so be careful.
Oh, corruption.
And-
That's kind of like
and
what
he's holding
happened
the
with
figurine going
Squish.
Oh!
Water of Rice, nice to see you in chat. First time
Yeah,
chatter.
Audrey!
Hi, Audrey. Hello.
Hello. So, you go up in chamber, and for the rest of you, he will turn to you and like, I don't know if you want to bring your belongings now, because now that you have lodging here at the Temple of the Mentor, you don't necessarily have to pay for rooms in your inn anymore.
No, that's
That's
yeah, that's
nice.
a good point. We should probably bring our stuff over.
So, I will show. Would you like separate rooms or a whole large one for the whole lot of you? And thank you for the follow, Butterflies. Yeah.
I don't take up much space. I have everything I own in my bag.
All
I
right.
mean, it's up to you four. I tend to snore though.
I would enjoy some privacy.
It depends on what you want. If you have a large, it's sure that if you want private quarters, it's going to be smaller rooms.
I'm fine with that.
That's okay, yes.
Then you could use the common rooms with all the other recruits.
Okay.
All right, private quarters shall be. And he shows you small rooms, a bit like you would see in normal inn, meaning that there is like a table, chair, a small desk, but a bit more sophisticated than just a table. You have drawers, and it seems to be in good quality. The bed are not that they're not comfy; it's they're like to just have a normal bed is something in the medieval times. So you have all standard beds, and you don't have to care about eating or not because everything is provided now by the Temple of the
Okay.
Mentor.
So you're telling me that the room is slightly bigger and more comfortable than rooms in an abbey?
Slightly over.
Still fine by me. Like you have more of one. Like, ooh, this is nice.
One thing that there is, as you see that the Temple of the Mentor is located at the top of this hill over here, all the rooms have a small balcony that you can have view on the whole city of Cael.
Okay.
Wow, this is
That
nice.
It's awesome. I never had that in my life.
And
Or maybe except when I was living on Turtle, but that was a long time ago.
let me see if I have any handouts of the Jewel of Hope. Handouts. Just wait, yeah. The whole no, that's the map. I don't want the map. I want the beautiful city of Cael. Showing it back to you. Oh, that was a chair creaking.
This chair just has decided the last couple days to make a noise at all times.
You are more located on the right side of the city, so this is mostly what you see, but from the right angle instead of the left.
Ooh.
With the center spires and skyships that comes from time to time. Well, more like 4 to 6 times a day across the sky.
Nice.
Yeah. I love the heart of this book. So, where you have now all your rooms, did any of you left something at the mongrel? Healthy mongrel? How is it called? Let me remove this. The harried mongoose.
mongoose. I mean, other than like maybe some of our like camping equipment, maybe. Like I do believe I have all of my. Oh, I would have left also like the short short swords I looted a while back.
Perfect.
But
So-
so I would bring anything left over there.
All right. We'll quickly fast for anybody who would have to grab up stuff and coming back. And Brooks, you can give me your Arcana check with
Perfect.
advantage since you have the library of our friend Ewo.
Oh shit!
Fuck yeah!
First roll of the night, and we get a natural 20.
Natural
Well,
20!
it's all downhill from here, guys.
But yes, well, you remember one detail that you didn't say is that the rudium for creating this was made of it have been used as a spell component. So rudium could actually be replacing any magical component it would be in, like diamonds for revivify spells or the such. You can replace the whole thing. And you concluded with the elephant and the figurine that you have in hand seems to be figurine that technically are magical items usually. But these only have been tainted by a spell once, and it's been created to operate only once. So they are no longer magical. Pretty sure that you've done your ritual casting of your detect magic and see that they're not magic anymore. And with all that, you see that rudium. Roll me a d100.
I can do that.
I got Pupper Egg. I'll be right back.
Good. All right.
Womp womp.
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh, is it? Ah, well then, womp womp. We'll go with that.
You the corruption that has been said by Ewo, because you see that it was tainted from this from the you've seen the short sword that's been in your hand, but not in your hand, but you've seen it when the chess happened in the first time with the old crux, and it seems to be getting linked to the items, or in this case, when you touch the statuettes, some of the rudium residuals were trying to get you. So you're just like, you dropped it quickly enough to not have anything. But you can see the rudium react to contact. So anything that would be in a prolonged state or contact with rudium might get kind of an arcane magical infection. And from what you've seen, since it's a natural fucking 20, this kind of effect would not be able to be removed by spells like Greater Restoration. It would need something even more than that. And there's not a lot of things higher than Greater Restoration for this kind of
It's
stuff.
like we're starting to hit wish and not much else.
So that's what you get from your research from Rudium, while everybody was packing up back their stuff and coming back inside the Temple of the Mentor. It's true that I also have this handout. Let me find it to show the beautiful people in the chat. If you three new followers today, thank you for your trust in the entertainment that my player can provide. So, let me just maybe try to find something else as music. Nope.
Darude Sandstorm, let's go.
I'm sorry.
That looks the root sandstorm, always.
Nope, that's special effects. Okay, fine. I don't find it, so it will only be this. Let's see if this will work. But after Brick's researches and everybody packing up, you are invited to the lower section of the Temple of the Mentor to see. Oh, to music. Let me see. All right. Jamil, please stop hiding yourself. You're a handsome fella. Here he is. Yeehaw.
Ah, so handsome.
Yes. And he goes, well, new recruits. Well, let's be more polite. Timber, Andrus, Brix, Mother Bowen, and Squish Squash.
Hi.
Thank you for your great work. I had reports also from the Hand of Hordes that this time there was no casualties or any damage or of specific properties. And also that only the people that was injured were taken care by the guard while you were taking care of the problem. So I want to congratulate you on that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's us. We're super competent.
It's a lot easier to control your magic when you're the one controlling it.
Feeling better. I see, Squish.
A little bit. Still really sad.
When
Meh.
you learn that a lot of stuff has been lies for a while, it is a normal feeling. But now, one thing that you can focus on, and time will heal, that you can focus on the friends that you have that are there for you.
Or food.
Both.
Come on, Squish
Both is
Squash.
good.
You know you like the piggyback rides.
I actually prefer when I'm in the front so I can see better.
But never
It's not a piggyback ride if I'm in the pouch in the front. There is a difference.
All right, I'll get like with our fancy new Cobalt Soul money, I will get a harness commission.
So you can get a piggy front, right?
It's more like a baby front ride.
Yeah, Squish Squash will be
Yeah.
my little baby. It works.
But strategically, Squish Squash will be able to cover behind, while Handress will be covering in front.
Nice.
But without...
all right, I'm writing that down. Get a harness commissioned for Squish Squash.
Well, this harness won't pay itself, and as promised, you see 5 pouches on this desk. They're all ready, and it is the 200 gold piece each for a total of 1,000 gold piece of reward for this mission.
Money!
Try to
Yeah.
spend it all at once. And he looks
Into
at
the
the
horde.
bricks.
All that gold is for me?
Yes.
Rushes over to grab his pouch and be like,
Wait, so how much was it individually?
200
200.
each.
200.
200 each. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's nice.
And as a reward for your great work and to go in a more positive way for enforcing this behavior in all of you, you can also take one of each. And you see 5 potions that are on the wall. These are
Ooh.
healing potions that you might need in time of that, and it is on, like a innkeeper would say, on the house.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely take one of these, and I'll just go over and snatch one for myself.
I can't read.
Yeah.
Can you have one?
Oh, here you go.
There you go.
There we go.
And Wheeler giving a D4 to Timber!
Yay!
Yes, for
So
the
I
new
assume
follower.
they're regular potions of healing?
Yes, regular potion of healings. The 2d4 plus 2.
Normal potion.
Thank you,
of
Timber.
healing.
You
There
can
go.
drag from the chat to your character sheet now.
Excuse me.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I love that my tech guy can do. Is one of my player.
That's useful.
So,
You were about to
So
explain
I've got
Netherdeep
a
roleplay.
question.
yes.
On the letter we retrieved, it said there was an aboleth named Elixion guarding the city. We know of an Elixion, but what's an aboleth? I thought Elixion was like some kind of human.
Let me see the stats of this high curator.
How smirk is he?
Oh, smirt. Smirt is
Oh,
this
Smirk
guy.
is he?
Smirt. So, Jamil, here. Do I have the... Mom, stop texting me. I'll look after the screen.
Is anyone dying? No, then it's fine.
She knows that I'm searching for apartments, so she's just like, here's one, I find this one. Like, thanks, Mom. Later. Love you. Bye. So, Jamil. Hi, monastic curator. Oh, I have the stats right there. Okay.
Can we roll for Aboleth?
You could roll an Arcana check.
Make it so.
I know there's no way in hell Squish Wash would have ever learned
Yeah,
about that.
I'm
A
not
natural
rolling.
20 could be so fast.
Nope.
So Bricks with a 7.
Okay,
I did
let's
learn
see.
about
Does
Aboleth
Squish
with him.
randomly know things? It was intelligence?
It
Arcana.
is
Arcana.
Arcana.
Oh, Arcana.
Arcana. Arcana.
Arcana.
An 18.
Arcana Arcana.
It means no worries.
It means lots of worries.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Bowen
Bowen
comes
knows.
with the natural
Amazing.
20.
Eh.
Let me open now Aboleth in D&D 5e. Thank you.
I mean, that TikTok blessed actually worked on us. Yeah.
That's true. So you spent it for the Mavericks.
Mhm.
Well, you're now level 20, so
Well, at least soon. Soon level.
Soon.
soon to be level 20. So, you know that aboleth are fish-like amphibians of immense size. Actually, they're reaching 20 feet in length and might weight 6,500 pounds. This kind of creature have some specific traits that are really intelligent and dangerous creature. Let me just grab this here. Here. I have to go in the chapter to see this fucking creature. You know that it is an aberration, and it is pretty aware of its environment because there are multiple eyes on its face, a really large mouth, and amphibian, meaning that they can be both in air, in water. They are really hard to touch because they emanate a cloud of sticky mucus. So if you get in melee with it, it might get you stuck. But that's only the physical thing. You've heard that these creature, aboleth, have telepathic powers and can psychically drain you. And the telepathic power means that you can be charmed by those creatures and obey them.
Oh, okay.
That's what you've heard from travelers that came into your temple of the Everlight, Mother Bowen. You don't have the whole detailed squish about the telepathically how they can be. You know that they can telepathically speak to people, and they are really intelligent beings. Also, in being super strong, but they are mostly. Well, these creatures are evil. You don't know where it is, but they're mostly hanging out also in water environment, meaning that it is high. You have high chance to meet one of those in one of the mythical city that have been purged during the calamity. You don't know exactly what happened to Cael Morrow, but
Oh,
so, and Jamil has the same bit as Squish. Only Mother Bowen know about the psychic spots, but both of you was like, oh shit. Squish, you've seen it from adventurers when you were on the road and hunting with like more bonders and stuff, and you met people. You were not only fighting everything you were seeing up there.
oh.
So you're saying that this kind of, why you say Elixian Aboleth?
Well, it's what it said in the letter, but from what you guys are describing, that's not what Elysian looks like at all.
Because Elixian says, can you tell me more about this thing? It rings a bell about something old, but I don't recall anything like it.
Well, let's see. I mean, let me go back through my notes because this is
Wow.
been a while.
Elixian was, I believe, the Changebringer's champion during the calamity and stuff, and he was helping fight the evils. And now he's imprisoned. And he got blessed by different deities to allow him to fight the evil gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
Do you know the foundation of this city?
Yeah, we kind of clued into that now.
Yeah, because he was like cursed by the moon or something.
Yes.
Ridis born.
Is that he
There
is
you go.
Rudis born?
Yeah, well, like I don't know. He was saying he was cursed or some shit and lived like through a life of suffering.
It is more of a maybe folklore thing that people who are born under Rudis moon would be cursed technically by for a life of despair. But
that's kind of what he was saying when we saw that vision, right?
Yeah, he wanted to take the fact that he was going to be suffering and use it to actually try to help people instead, because he felt like it was the best thing to do.
pretty noble. I'll make my own research on the subject. So this aboleth would be this
Well,
man creature. How could he be
I
living
saw
still
a
to this day?
vision. I saw a vision. Well, probably with the powers of the gods. But I saw a vision that he was being held under the water. And rudium tendrils were holding him. So maybe the big creature is just pretending to be him. Because I saw the vision. And he was being held below us. So, if the creature maybe spoke to him or something, maybe it was like, I'm going to pretend to be you. Because you're a good guy and I'm bad.
I mean, that is possible. Or it really just is that creature.
Or
He's just pretending to be a good
strange.
guy.
I don't think. Because I saw him. He didn't look like a fish.
Yeah, but that would be the first thing that the fish
into
would
a
do.
fish, maybe.
He was really small compared. I don't think he weighs a couple 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people can turn into things, right?
Exactly, or do illusions and such.
Yeah, like me and Andy.
Can I see this letter that you're talking about?
Timber,
Curse.
what did you just say?
Well, both of us can shift into other things, right?
Yeah, it's like with the disguises, right?
Yeah,
Timber?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and these disguises.
I would like to do an insight check.
Andres, you can go a
I'll roll
deception.
deception, yeah.
Yeah, because I am also going to attempt an insight check.
And 7.
Handy. Oh.
Ah, fuck.
You have a D4, but even with a D4, you couldn't
Yeah, I
go there.
won't be able to roll higher.
But Timber means it when he says, "Yeah, this guy's like he's not lying." He's like, oh, "Okay, we're
So
talking about the same
since
thing."
Timber is actually helping you, so you can have advantage, Andres.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, it's passive help because it's just
Ah, 19.
Good.
So yeah, at first it was like it's shaky, but when Timbers comes into play, like yeah, the disguise you said, like brings out any doubt. But you were like, "Hmm?" And then
Okay.
And I'll be honest, Mother Bowen wasn't paying attention, so
because you're passive, beat that. So.
oh,
All right. I guess can I
yes.
see the letter?
Yes, letter. Who is the letter?
Whoever wants to have
Probably.
the letter has the letter. We'll just give the letter.
Sure.
The letter will be given. Someone took it.
Yes.
If need be, I shoved it in my book.
Yeah, bookmark.
And you see, you read it pretty quickly. All right. I'll try to see. I'll contact the Allegiant of All Sight. They are the only institution that have access to Cael Morrow and have the rights with the political figures of the city. I'll try to manage to have some multipass for you.
I mean, I can always go invisible. So can Mother Bowen.
Yes, but we're gonna have multipass, so.
Yeah, but if you can't get 5, you could just get 3.
No,
But-
it's
Multipath.
going to be for the whole lot of you, since you were the one who initiated the investigation on Rudium. Even if you're a recruit, I would like to have you, and I put my trust in you, that you will see this to the end.
Well, might as well.
Oh, that's
This
a
far in.
pressure.
It's not pressure. It is. You've shown great strength. You've shown good reaction in the chaos and a will to improve yourself in a pretty short term.
We are pretty great.
I feel like a lot of people didn't say a lot of good stuff about you, peeps.
No. Most people look at kobolds and think vermin.
Yeah, they can't appreciate our greatness, but that's on them.
Like wine drinkers, you're an acquired taste for some.
Clearly, and that's why wine is great, and that is why I am magnificent. It fits.
I feel like a stretch is happening here, but I've never had wine, so I don't know.
And, Brix, where did you learn your magic?
Well, I come from Rasana. I was surrounded by all sorts of magic. And, I had to pick up a little something if I wasn't going to be the bottom of the litter. And I was not going to be the bottom of the litter.
Such pride.
Absolutely. I will be great. I am already glorious. I have but
I
one
thought it was
goal!
magnificent.
Also that. I have many
Oh,
adjectives.
And also a real talent for not answering the question straightforward.
Or at all.
I was just being curious, so
Oh, so am I now.
then I'll leave it to your hands, dear Mother Bone. So, without further ado, I will send a request for a meeting for myself with the Allegiant of All Sight, and I will also send question.
Oh, I like
Good
that
for her.
girl.
She before joining us, she used to be one of them, actually.
Oh,
One of the professor in their academy.
convenient.
Yeah.
That explains why she's very efficient.
Yes, she is.
Huh.
She's also kind of cute, isn't she?
Give
I
me an
give
insight check.
Jamila very like
Oh, I'm having an
Yes.
inside
look.
check on that.
Literally everybody is like, yes.
Oh,
The ship
16.
is sailing.
A 16.
Let me see what the stats of a high curator would be for lying.
10%, I want to know.
Oh.
Damn it.
So that Mother Bowen and Timber, you see, like, she does look adorable, I will say it. Anyway, but in this small hesitation, Mother Bowen and Timber, you know that there was that little smirk when you looked on the side. But
Alright.
without further ado, I will be going to work. So you are now dismissed.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good work session.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
And hope your quarters will be good now that you are
Yeah,
officially
the
joining
view's
us.
great.
We have quarters now.
Oh yeah. We went to get. Here's your stuff from the inn. We're moving here.
Oh.
We don't have to pay
Really?
for the rooms here, so might as well, you know.
Ooh. Well, now you have my interest.
You know, we should stop by Question more often and say hi. She did give me these snazzy robes.
Probably could. At least let me go drop off my things, though.
Okay.
Well, she'll probably be in the main room when all the other recruits will be. Well, all the other members of the order will be served meal.
Ooh, food. Ooh, that does sound
Uh,
nice.
before you leave, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You said we could purchase things. There were some perks between the Cobalt Soul.
Yes, for sure. Let me just give you the list again. It is you can buy spell scrolls of detect magic for 10 gold piece, and that's for your extracurricular activities. There's a scroll of divination that is 125 gold pieces. There's a spell scroll of commune that is 250.
Yes, that's the one I wanted. Can I get that?
Yes. You see, scramble a note. Give this to the quartermaster, and you'll have the recommendation to buy them. You can either go to me or Iwo for purchasing the special items that are available for you.
Okay, thank you.
And there's also a pair of sending stones that can be done for $250 gold pieces.
Dollars.
Dollars.
250 bucks, bro.
And Cael dollars. What's the conversion rate?
Suck.
It's probably really shitty.
Yeah, it depends. If you're going to Dwelligan Empire, the cash here doesn't mean nothing. So, would I, and like I said, sending stones if you would be interested to communicate with either of you. But without this, that is the items that you can purchase. And I see that the robes that you have are not damaged enough, and remember that you can have them back for 1 gold piece each. So, with all this, we'll see each other, well, pretty soon, since you're living here now.
Yes.
Have a good evening.
Bye bye.
So
Okay, bye.
you leave the office / underground of the High Curator's quarters. And coming out of there, you see that there was recruits that were looking from up the stairs and like, whoop, start back walking to see like, well, you're the new guys around. You're the new peeps, so we wanted to see. Oh, they're calling the office at the office of the big boss. What's happening up there? So you made quite the impression, and they're like, "Ooh, shit!" You just start back walking when they see you're getting out of the office. But more like high school behavior, like looking at the new peeps. So, anything the whole bunch of you would like to do? Like, I know that Handress have a couple of swords, could be selling.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna look into maybe seeing if they needed the swords here. They probably have an armory or something, right?
Yeah, probably if you go see the quartermaster, we'd be able to manage.
Yeah, and
some stuff.
I'll call out to the people who are watching us and go like, "Hey, you guys! Hey, you seemed really interested in us. Can I ask you a question?"
And you see, Tabaxi lady. You're like, yes. So what can I do for you?
Can you just point me in the direction of the quartermaster?
Yes, for sure. You can. I can actually show you the place. It's kind of behind everything. So if I tell you left, right, might be amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, if you guys want to come, it's up to you guys. But I'll go do that. Denver, want to come with me?
Okay, yeah, I can carry them with you.
I know
Yeah,
at one
thanks.
point I want to go to a magic store.
There's not
So-
just a lot of those around.
This is a big city. I'm sure there might be one.
I think I've heard of one. Let me see. Where are you, Cael Gazetteer? Thank you. Nope. There's a lot of stuff in this. Let me just check up in my notebook.
Maybe I should start carrying around a notebook like that. It makes it easier to remember stuff.
Yes, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, that's why I have this one.
That's really nice. Where'd you get that?
There's these adventurers, and when I was telling them about the dreams of being a dragon, they gave it to me because it has a dragon on it.
Oh, that's really nice of them. So, like, you write your dreams down there? Is that what?
No, I just write all of the information I notice about everything and everybody I'm around.
Okay.
I don't want to forget. I guess I'm also hoarding knowledge. Huh. I'm gonna be such a good dragon.
I found something. There is one in the Sankat Bazaar. It is called the the Mystic Pursuits. It
That's
is
nice.
the only arcane shop that I know.
Thank you.
It is mostly for you have a lot of spell components stuffs. Different like jewelry or whatever the spellcasters need something, but don't try to steal anything. You have eyes everywhere.
Oh no, I have money. I'm not poor.
I just say And with your passive insight, Mother Bowen, you know that it's her that's actually tried something. So, that would be the only place, but they don't have magic items such. It's pretty much for the components only.
I can go see anyway.
Alright. So let
Why
me show you
not?
the way for the Court of the Masters. So, who goes for the Court of the Masters? Well, we can go for both places if you guys want to go after for the magic shop also. So
I mean, Andrus wouldn't really be interested in the magic shop since, like, he doesn't cast spells.
I'm interested in both, though.
Okay, yeah. All right.
you can turn into a bird and catch him down. Like Fire Birdie. So, you go to the quartermaster. Any armor or anything markets that you find in your adventure or such, you can go and sell it for half price. And since you're a member of the Cobalt Soul, you can sell it for 60% instead of 50% of the price it is worth.
All right. Well, I had a long sword and 2 short swords. I would definitely like to get rid of.
Right, so longsword price. Longsword price is 15 gold piece, so it would give you 8 gold piece for it.
Okay.
And short sword 5e costs. It is 10 gold piece, so it would give you 6 per short sword.
Okay, so times 2 for 12.
Yes.
Right.
For a total of 20 gold piece for the lots.
Awesome. So I'll take those out of my inventory.
In Timber, you hand out the paper.
Timber changes his mind because the player realizes that it's for RP reasons, but it's not worth it. 250 for something that can be ritually cast in just a bit. So, as much I want to do roleplay here,
Look at the meta gamer.
yeah, I will meta. No, well, that's just too. There's too stupid.
Fine. Don't go roleplay.
No, I'll still do a scene with that, but I just won't spend money on it.
So were Timber and I the only people at the quartermasters?
If you speak Mother
Or-
Bowen, I see your lips moving.
Sorry.
Not the...
Yeah. Okay. I was saying I was with you, peeps, but Shirley, she has nothing to sell because she just asked what she
Okay.
needs.
Okay.
So you'll see that Timber asks a lot of questions about the scroll and then looks at Mother Bowen a little bit and then shies away in buying it.
Oh.
He wasn't expecting her to be there. Well, Andy's pretty clueless though. I don't know if he catches onto that.
Probably not. He is not smart and he is not wise, so
Both of them. Well,
yeah.
Everything's fine, Timber? Do you want me to ask a question for you?
No, it's okay. I just you remember Squish Squash, talked a lot to what he thought was his mother. And I remember you saying, you don't necessarily hear from your Everlight, so I thought I could give you the scroll for that to happen maybe, but I don't know, it's a lot of money.
This is so sweet from you, Timber, but you know the difference between gods like mine and what was supposed to be the mothers of Squish Squash is I don't need to talk with my god to know that she's with me everywhere I go. I can feel her looking upon us. This is the link I have with her. I don't need to talk to her. We just heal each other's.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But I very appreciate the thought. That's very sweet.
Oh no problem.
What's it feel like being like connected to a god like that, Mother Bowen?
Oh, I guess it depends a bit on the god, but they're like it's like a big, warm, comfortable blanket
Oh,
that
that sounds
keeps
nice.
following you, feeding you, making you feel safe, I guess.
Sometimes nature makes me feel like that.
Sounds weird. But okay.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't think it sounds weird. You know, like I've mostly been like of the Luxon's faith, mostly by default, because like a lot of people where I'm from shared that faith, but I don't know. Like I think it's nice. Maybe it varies by God. I wonder what the Changebringer's like.
Maybe a sense of adventure or something like that.
It sounds interesting. I might look into that.
So say, are we all there, or?
It was conversation right before you're going for the shopping, or
Okay.
so yes, technically you're all there.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I was also thinking of the Changebringer because it would be nice to have something, but not something in my head. But maybe something I could talk to sometimes, you know? But only sometimes, not all the times. I don't want that again.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't know how you even like endured it for the time you did.
Well,
so you
I kind of
want
lost.
the voice of the Chainbringer in your head?
Well, I mean, I'm
Sometimes?
assuming having a god means you would have someone's voice in your head sometimes.
Well, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people who worships the gods. So, like, does that mean would a god have enough free time to talk to every single one of them?
Well, they do lend us their power, but we're not talking, exchanging with him. I personally never had the voice of my goddess in my head, and I'm pretty happy this way, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like having a voice in my head all the time, but you know, just having something to believe in. I think that could be nice.
You don't hear. I hear a voice. I hear my own voice.
That doesn't count, Timber.
Okay, but you guys all hear your own
I
voice.
think that's what they
Yes.
call the conscience, Timber.
Probably.
So yeah, not a god, but yeah, like.
But I feel like if I were to have a god, they'd have to talk to me sometimes because it can get lonely in there. Now that I realize, since it's been so quiet.
Bah. You need anything to believe in. Just need to believe in yourself. That is all
Yeah,
you need.
but I mean, if a god can also help me become a dragon.
I mean, then you get what you need out of the god, and then you destroy them.
But
Honestly, I would like to just sit by a waterfall. I kind of want to look like this one.
So, Brix, is your conscience also telling you to destroy gods or something? Is that what's going on in your head?
You see, you assume I have a conscience. I just have a desire for greatness and a belief in myself. That's all I really need.
Oh, so your head's empty then. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Empty of conscience, yes. Too full of
Empty in
greatness.
general.
Well, that's the last time I identified anything for you, sons of bitches. Walks a little farther ahead.
That's fine. We can just go get scrolls.
He knows full well you're gonna catch up because he's heading to the same shop.
He also has very short legs, so you know.
He's moving faster than a lot of you.
You'd be surprised. I can really jump.
So, with all the walking, you get out of the Temple of the Mentor that I just decided to pop up the image. That's where you're living right now.
Hey. He's nice.
Yes. And, what was that? There's someone who hitting their mic pretty often. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh. So we will go for the shop. So Bricks and Squish were the one going for the shop, or the whole lot of you go?
I'm definitely going.
Timber's
Me too.
So you're going down the Sunken Bazaar, and I found also something to illustrate the Sunken Bazaar and how it looks like. And it's pretty much the same time of the day. The sun is going a bit down because dinner's coming to a close. And it is kind of a reddish pink sky. Let me show you the beautiful art again of this freaking book.
Oh, oh. Golden
I see
hour
the little
left to
fur
go.
bog. He's down the right hand corner. I love him.
So you arrive in the Sunken Bazaar and you search for whatever eyes want us to drink us our water. So drink, people.
I mean, I have beer.
I had to
You
run and
can
get water on my
also
back.
drink. I think I'll switch for just drink instead of.
Mm.
I'm out of tea.
So you arrive and you search around a bit before you find the place of this mystic pursuit. It is of colorful tapestries framing the entrance to the establishment. Beyond the threshold, silk curtains cover the walls, and magical bubbles cover low wooden tables, illuminated by scented candles. A soothsayer sits in the back of the room, her deep blue hood pulled down over her eyes, and a deck of cards spread out before her, offering an invitation to peer into one's future, if one so dare.
That's intriguing.
I'm definitely daring an approach.
Mhm.
I
I'll
am
be
intrigued.
right by your side.
And you hear when you enter the place, well, welcome to the mystic pursuit, my friends. Would you be in... She grabs maybe... Let me roll a d5 because Foundry allow me so. Because the whole lot of you is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
D5, 3. Timber, Andros, Bricks. Bricks.
Hey, that's me.
And
Ooh.
she comes, not like in a seductive manner, but more like a parent would do to a child. Like, just grab you softly by the chins, like, to know your future and what your destiny reserves. As she pulled the cards.
Well, I'll do without the potential harassment, but yes.
Alright. Is there anyone who's trying to see? And I have a couple of trinkets all around. Good luck charms. And
Ooh.
you can have many things if you are of the magical type.
Ooh.
I was looking for magical items.
What he said. How's that future thing? That sounds kind of cool.
Mother Bowen.
Yeah.
With your passive insight, you see that this lady is one of these merchants. Gypsy like for the
That's
component.
disappointing.
So you see in her hack that there's even with the tarot cards that she have in her hands, there's quick sleight of hands that is done, but you see that it's mostly for tourists, and you obviously all look like tourists.
Well, we'll see how much you charge for it.
Yeah, we very much look like tourists. Very much.
So to see your destiny, my dear, it would be only a 5 gold piece.
That better be a good reading, though.
And now I have to improvise myself as a tarot card reader.
Wait. Do you want me to pull out tarot cards? I'm pretty sure I have some lying around here somewhere.
I'll find it.
Oh, I have probably mine on hand.
I am lucky
I
that
know,
V-Lurk
up there.
read me my cards every single LARP we're going in, and that's how I decide how to act in LARPs. Because I'm like,
Ooh.
okay,
Really?
do my thing. Okay, this is going to be my weekend. All right.
Shit.
Pretty cool. Also reminds me I should get a set of tarot cards for my LARP.
So she turns. So Brix, you were going for it, or Mother Bone is going, or both?
Well, Mother Bone seemed to be going first, but I will go too.
Oh,
Knowing that it's probably you.
no. She's not going. She's just putting pressure on the card reader.
Oh, Brooks is definitely going. He's amused, and he's flush with money. He's gonna spend it again.
Compulsive spender.
Yes, 100%. It goes with the greatness.
So
And flash that cash.
roll me one. So it's a D21. So you can
Okay.
slash R a space 1D21.
Yeah. Oh.
That's awkward as all shit.
Okay. There's only one.
20!
Okay.
So 20, and roll me a D4. 1, 2 is going to be upright, and 3, 4 is going to be
It's
reversed.
inverse. Oh! Inverse goal! It's gonna be terrible.
And she pull up.
I mean, it could be the moon reverse.
True, if it's moon reversed, it's
Would
not
be
too
good. Yeah.
The card of judgment. I see.
Fuck. Fuck.
I think that you've been ignoring the call you were waiting for in your life for a while. Your past. You self-doubt of what was your true purpose in your inner critic of yourself.
Damn,
Maybe
Briggs.
the doubt makes you not be fulfilling your full potential.
So much for confidence.
So much for being magnificent.
A lot of people
Hey!
say fake it till you make it.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have to fake it, considering I've made it, but fine. That was a good statement for, how to say, self-reflection. Thank you.
And now your present card. Roll me a d20.
Is it D20 now, not a D21?
Yeah, because there's one card out.
Alright. Ooh, them high numbers.
17. And give me a d4.
Womp.
So, the card of the stars. Upright.
Mm-hmm.
A symbol of hope, faith, purpose, renewal, and spirituality.
Ugh. You had me until you said spirituality.
It can be one of those, or a whole lot of those. Purpose. You say you want to be this magnificent figure. That would be your present. maybe from your self-doubt and ignoring what you were called to be, is bringing you to hope now and have faith in what you can be and in the purpose. Maybe you joined up people recently that brings motivation to your life.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
And what comes for your future, Mr. the Magnificent? Roll me a D19.
Real awkward dice here.
I don't like that at all.
Three. From the top of the deck to the very bottom.
And a D4, please.
All right, of course. Inverse.
Reversed. Future. Interesting.
The Empress.
The High Priestess.
No.
Close.
But reverse. Upright means intuition, sacred knowledge, divine, feminine, and the subconscious mind. But reverse, it is more of secrets. Disconnected from your intuitions. Withdrawal in silence. Your future reserved that maybe through the ignorance that you've been, for the purpose that you are now faith, brings it. Oh, yeah, but there's the zero. The High Priestess is 2, no?
Exactly. Yeah, it is.
Because there's 0.
Yeah.
The fool.
Okay, so yeah, that's why you say a 3 is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sense it makes. You're right, Ari. Trust
Sound
me, I
like a
thought the
programmer.
exact-
I'm not a programmer. I'm a fucking copywriter, okay? I'm the opposite of that.
Sorry, Ari. I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, it doesn't make
I was
sense.
like,
That's
wait
not
a
the number.
minute.
But it's true. The
My
fool.
tarot reading ass is
You've been fooled.
like,
Yes, the fool has fooled us.
there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
And secrets, maybe secrets that you are keeping for a while, might be more intertwined than you thought in all this.
Well, that was some interesting wordplay. It's worth your 5 gold at least.
He's just gonna drop the coins on the table.
Thank you, my dear.
So do you give like a 2-for-1 reading or something, like discounted readings when you get more than one? Because I'd be interested. But I kind of gotta like keep my gold to feed my family, and my poor family. So
He's so full of shit.
Give me a deception.
He's so full of shit.
deception.
And
Don't-
D4 to the DM. Thank you, Jaden Dark.
I'm gonna use my D4 on this because
Let me read
I
you.
love the bullshit. Yes, so 15 total. Fuck you. You're gonna use the D4, aren't you?
Sadly, fate does not allow cheap, even for family. So 5 gold would be for you also, for a read. If family
Alright,
you
I
have-
guess my poor children will go another night without food. And I'll slip the 5 gold across the table.
So, and she shuffles and like make you shuffle separate the deck with only with your left hand. Whatever. Look at
There's-
Timber.
There's children in. Oh.
Pam just has children? What?
And you left them?
He's starving them? What?
So you can do a /R space
Yeah.
1d21. So that would be your past. Thaumaturgy?
Oh yeah.
What you doing?
Some lights start flickering around while you draw the first card.
Oh, the ambiance. Okay, this might be worth my children going hungry for another night. Then.
The flickers a bit happens. So, with the 7. So, the lovers comes out and upright.
It's actually appropriate. What the
So I see with your past, loves, harmony, relationships, values, alignment, and choices. Maybe you've been having a hard time giving the choices and related to loved ones especially. Would that be of circumstance?
I'm not telling you.
I'm just curious.
I'm still not telling you. You're making my children go hungry.
Seems that I can at least satisfy your hunger for knowledge of your future.
Yeah, exactly. Better than bread, that's for sure.
That's your choice. So, relationships. A loved one seems to be positive, though. And link with a lot of people around you, meaning maybe these folks. Have you known letting your children starve? Yes, Morrow, right. For a card reading.
My non-existent children.
Yes. So, now.
I mean, I've got a child, points to Squish Squash.
You're present now, my dear. D20 and D4. So, 11.
And in this moment, there's a window that's gonna slam.
And this time, since there's one card missing, justice, but reverse. Unfairness, lack of accountability, and dishonesty. Maybe you're hiding something. Maybe that you feel that what happened with this lover or with the past relationship is unfair. Do you even lack faith in yourself and not being held accountable for something?
That doesn't ring any bells. I'll give a nervous glance over to Timber.
And now see your future. / roll 1d19.
And on this third draw, you're gonna have a little thunder effect in the far away.
From the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bricks, Andy's reading seems more intense than yours.
Yeah, ever so slightly.
11, 12. Reverse. Death.
Wow.
No, don't go for
Nah, death is
the bad thing about death. Death is for change. Maybe endings and beginnings. Change, transformation, transition. If it's upright. Reverse, it is a resistant to change, but a personal transformation, not towards other people. An inner purging of yourself. Maybe with everything that happened, we talked before, with this loved one and unfair, you need to go through this personal transformation in your near future and purge what's holding you back.
Change and transformation, you say?
Yes, but you're still resistant to it. Because you would have to go through this to be comfortable. And yes, be one's true self.
That sounds like a load of bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Andy,
But-
why are you sweating?
It's just really hot in here. Jeez.
The
Get off
cards
my
never
back.
lies, my friend.
Gonna go up to Andy and pat him on the back and be like,
Don't worry. You saw how mine was not much to be worried about. I'm sure yours is totally fine too.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
just vague sounding stuff, you know. Yeah. Thanks.
So anybody want to do an inside check?
Oh,
you
God,
had
yes.
No, you already
Yes,
has.
sure.
You see, technically, he already has for your day.
Oh my god.
"Hi, Ari. The 20 has
Just for
spoken."
fun. That was almost a 20 on my end.
Oof, lucky.
Godmother Bowen.
I mean,
Did you roll a 2 or?
I rolled 5.
Andrews rolled a 12 for deception.
Yeah.
But, well, Andrews seems uncomfortable. You can't know if he's lying, but he was uncomfortable during the reading.
Mhm.
And it was
What
not like
gave it away?
Don't know.
I wonder.
So, anybody want to buy some trinkets or components of such?
Well, if you don't have any
Alright.
magic items, I don't need anything.
I'm curious what sort of components you have, quite honestly.
Depending on what you need, do you need anything for any specific spells?
I mean, nothing specific. I'm just always curious.
Well, I have sulfur that can be used for a lot of bad things, depending on who you want to call.
I mean, you're speaking my language as far as bad things.
All right. I have diamonds and such. I have gold bracelets that could be needed for some spell components and fine jewelry. And any components that you would require, even scrying spells requiring mirror of this worth. And you see that she's getting out a mirror. And this mirror is behind a corner, of course. And seems to be made of crystal. And it is so pretty. And seems to be of masterwork. This thing is actually pretty valuable, like around 1,000 gold piece.
Dang it. That looks nice. Well,
I had two in the last wizard came by from the Allegiant of All Sight and both one. So it is my last piece.
1,000 gold. Not that rich yet.
Do you have any components that you would be requiring for any spells you'd like to have? I see you have this large book with you.
Yes, well, I was considering perhaps if you had a diamond, maybe around 100 gold's worth.
Yes, I have.
I'll take it.
open another box. Everything that seems to be over 50 gold is behind a counter.
I mean, that tracks. I definitely get that. But yeah. Pull out the 100 gold, like, diamond. Nice and simple.
All right.
Oh, do you have anything to help someone like creatures of nature?
Maybe a small statuette of beasts.
Yeah, a beast or a face.
Or face.
Yeah, it would be nice to see.
A mask. Or only the
Oh.
head of the creature.
I'm not sure what I need. I'll let you give me the right advice.
I have over here this statue of one of the, and you see a large lion-like figurine. It seems to be the whole. Wow, I don't know how to say it in English in Kenya.
Mane.
A main.
A mane.
Yeah.
So the mane is the whole thing is ruby,
Ooh, fancy.
but the thing is a really well worked wooden piece of a lion in there. So I have this. That would be. I know that some people are summoning beasts with some totems or things like that, and these are something able to do. Is that something you would be seeking?
That's a component, right? It's not a main item.
That's a what?
It's a component, right? For spells.
Yes, exactly.
How much?
Well, the component worth that you need, what it is.
It's for summon beast. It's 200.
Like, this one would be around 250 gold piece.
Oh, I have that much. Yes.
And well, since you are great customers, well, we'll go for the 200 option instead of the 250.
That's very nice of you. There you go.
So here you go. You have your component for Summon Beast. Anything you would like to do in this shop, or this would be it?
That's it for me.
All right.
As we leave, I give like another look to the shopkeep, like.
Andrews feels called out.
How does she know?
How does she know?
So we're getting out of this place. Some might call charlatan. That you've been fooled by destiny.
A charlatan, but her readings were oddly accurate.
They actually were. That was kind of the funny part.
Yeah.
Even in my case, I was like, that's kind of hitting the mark.
No, it's because these things are always vague and applies
Yeah.
to each situation.
But that's what's funny. It's like, wait a minute.
Wait
I think I'll buy myself a deck and do it in LARP now.
It's
You'd
fun.
be good.
Yeah.
I have to go to Charmesartslijst then.
Yep.
I mean, anytime I work near that shop, so
Oh, really?
yeah, anytime you.
That's
Might
right.
go
It's like,
tomorrow.
I literally live beside it. Well, not beside it, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a short walk away.
Yeah. I always
All right.
forget it's there.
It's a small place. So, with all that, you're going back to the temple for dinner. And let me change the mood a bit with the suspicious.
Well, as the group walks off, can I like hold Timber back for a few moments? Like once the other three are out of earshot, I'll go. So Timber, what you mean earlier about how you and I could shift?
Just half paying attention, looking at what he just bought. Well, your disguises.
Yeah, okay, you meant the disguises, right?
Yes, how, your whole body changes into your disguises.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
He stops looking at the figurine, looks at it, and I'm not sure I understand.
Like, do you mean like my disguises, the ones I put on, they're so good, it's like my whole body changes? Or are you saying you think my whole body really changes?
Yes, the latter.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Can you keep a secret, Timber?
What? Why? What, is this a secret?
It kind of is. I mean, I'm not sure why I keep it a secret from you for,
Is it
but
because you kept saying you don't do magic and now you feel bad?
sure, let's go with that.
Well, we could just pretend you suddenly can do it then, right? You could do it one day and we go, oh, I act surprised.
I mean, I wasn't really planning on doing it in front of you guys. I didn't know you saw me doing it.
Yes, it was when everything was on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you turned, you looked around and, oh, that's why you looked around. That makes sense now.
Yeah. So the thing is, with my disguises, I kind of like tone down. Like when I say I'm disguising myself, my type of disguising myself is a lot more, I guess you could say, efficient than the normal kind of disguising yourself.
But that's just a great ability. You shouldn't be ashamed of yourself.
Huh. Never really saw it that way.
I'm not ashamed of shifting into animals.
But what if I told you that the way I look right now isn't how I truly look? Would you be afraid?
Oh, so you're... I get it. No. No, look at... No, like Squish Squash and Bricks, they can sound, people could fear them, but they're nice people, right? So I don't think you should, what, like, Timber doesn't confuse. Blue screen of death.
Okay. Well, I won't show you now because it's a little crowded, but like, let's say we meet up later when we're alone and I can show you, maybe.
Is
If
it
you're
bad
okay with
acne?
that.
Like, I think I can do some dumb things for that. Yeah, there's some cream for the acne.
What's acne?
Like the little red. Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's catch up to the others.
Okay. I think it'd be nice to tell someone.
But I'm sure you're fine. Okay. I need the ghost for like this side hug with just one arm.
Oh,
Really
and
bad.
like Andres just like fully gives him a hug.
Oh.
From up in front, Squish just kind of like looks back and goes, Are they dating?
I don't know. Ever since he
I
got his
think
reading, he's been weird.
I think they're dating. Let's don't tell them we know. They have to tell us on their own time.
Just for comedic effects, then, right when you say that, like Timber goes with a
And just also like takes a look at the other three and goes like,
Yeah, I think they're dating.
I don't think it's that, but sure. Let's go with that.
I mean, why else would they need to stay back and talk in secret?
Well, they're definitely bonding on something. I'm not sure what.
Well, that much is clear.
Probably dating.
So let's change the music. So you're going back at the Temple of the Mentor. Your new home. Well, one of your many now, because being members of the Cobalt Soul, the world, eventually, once you become full members, and not only recruits, will be open to you.
Yeah. We're off.
Skyships. No. But with all that, you are welcome, and you see that there's, even if the Temple of the Mentor doesn't look like it, there's around 80 to 100 people gathering in the large main hall with the tables. Like a smaller Hogwarts looking like. When there's like continual flame torches that are lighted up in the middle of the room, hanging by the ceiling, of different colors. And no, there's no 4 colors in each for one different table. We won't go there. But like said, Question is actually at one of the table eating. She talked a bit with a lot of people, but she seems to be eating by herself.
Oh, we got Question!
Oh,
Question!
hello, you. I've
Ah.
heard of all your progress with us.
Yeah,
Yes, congratulations.
thanks.
I've been very busy, and seems that I have a new assignment tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
where are you going?
But the High Curators told me that I have to go down to see what happened with the Legend of Alsight. The pass will be will take more time for recruits. So the Allegiant have to do a background check of the individuals, so you'll have to go meet them. But I'll be going forward, since I know them pretty well, the Allegiants, and I will be able to brief you once you go on site.
Huh.
Good.
Alright.
Well, that's cool that he trusts you with such a big job. Since he's not
Yeah.
sending anyone else with you, right?
Yeah, that. And you see that she haven't thought about it this way, and she's like,
Wait, isn't that dangerous? Do you want us to come with you?
We'll be meeting up with her, Andy.
for dangerous stuff. Well, I was in Bazozan.
Fair. That is
And
true.
survived.
Yeah.
Well, mostly thanks to us. Because
No-
we
no,
kind of
she-
stopped the monsters from...
No, she went in and came out before we
This is
got there,
true.
Andy.
Exactly. Credit where credit is due, Andy. Come on.
Okay.
I'm just trying my best.
Well, clearly it's working. You're still alive.
And I mean, hey, the High Curator pays attention to you.
Yeah, exactly. He
Uh,
thinks you're adorable,
He
by the
definitely
way.
noticed you, I can say.
There's too much stuff that has been said at the same time. Adorable?
Yeah, you said as much, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I concur, yeah.
And even if she's already red, you've seen that her skin seems to be getting a bit pinker.
Somehow, pinker.
Somehow.
Yeah, we were talking you up because you're great.
Thank you, guys. It's really appreciated. Yeah. You know, since I was not with them for a major part of my life, not that they judge me, but they seem to have a tendency to link me with stuff. Well, a bit like now with the Legions of Alsight.
Well, I mean, maybe it's because they trust you to work with them.
Yeah, it's
And they don't trust anyone else.
It's true. It's true. Thank you for your encouragement.
Plus, no one's gonna suspect their friend for trying to get information on them.
Well, I don't want to go in that kind of work with them. I
No,
give me a group persuasion check to see if she trusts you all, guys.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
I rolled like shit.
I fucked this up.
Wow.
We are very untrustworthy.
I have such good stats with it, and yet
Yeah,
some
Some
like,
of y'all
yeah,
got D4s, I'm just saying.
So you have D4s,
well, I definitely
Mother
don't.
Bowen and Timber. But even with a 4 for Timber.
8.
Like, we're topping out at like 11 here.
I mean, I can try to take the average a bit higher, I guess.
Well, it's not hard. The DC is 10.
Well, Squish, do you have a D4?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
And
Let's try to.
I'm more proficient in deception than persuasion.
Oh.
You know, just that it's been a while since I worked with them, and I don't want to create precedent, so I won't be doing such things, if I could say.
So you're gonna do the right thing the right way.
Yes, always.
Yes, which is why I think the High Curator thinks you're gonna do a great job about it.
Thank you.
Don't worry, he have a very good opinion of you.
Plus, if anybody's like opinion doesn't change about you, I could just make them soil themselves
Eh?
in front of everybody while they're sparring with Iwo.
Congrats on saying the quiet part out loud.
I've seen other recruits saying that kind of name, and he didn't like it.
Yeah, but I'm adorable.
Debatable.
Not debatable. You are in your own way, but that does not the thing that Ewo cares about.
I also cause mass destruction with magic, so I'm thinking I'm good.
Yeah, which is kind of true. I can't deny it. So
It's true. Ewo once knocked a Minotaur down with a fist and like.
Just imagine. We're fighting.
Really?
And I'm on his shoulders. He's punching things, and I'm blasting.
Isn't
That's
that what
cool.
you're doing with Andy?
Not really. We've thought about it. We really should do it more. Yes.
So, what are you living here now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were we doing next?
No. We're getting food.
Oh.
Yeah, first step was
what out
getting
of the
food.
table. The food is a bit less, not flavorful, but it is not as extravagant as the place that you were before, but it is still above average.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Food's food, really, and the food here is great in general.
I've eaten raw bugs.
Yeah,
It's
Got a
true that
point.
this is an upgrade. Well, I'm curious about what, like, a caterpillar would taste. But there's no such thing around here. The desert
Wow.
is not the place. Well,
Depends. Because some of them are slimy and others are chewy, but it's satisfying. Especially when you
Huh.
lift up the big, like a log and they're under there. They're so big sometimes.
Are you sure you're talking about caterpillars and not, I don't know, maggots and worms?
Those are there too.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
so,
What?
you changed a bit, Squish.
Oh yeah, I had some evil thing inside my
Well-
head pretending to be my mom.
Not a bit, because you're now gray, but
Yeah. I haven't fully figured that one out yet. I like to think I'm more of a gem.
you sure are.
Yeah. But yeah, I had an evil thing in my head and Andy punched it.
It was great.
You punched something inside of Squish body?
Well,
Well,
no.
outside of it,
The
it's just
high curator gave us gave Mother bonus roll. I think no, so she could see it, and then he punched it out of my body, and then Andy punched it, or something. Kind of was closing my eyes.
Is this thing dangerous?
It's in a jar now. The high curator has it.
it made Squish Squash like all vicious and stuff.
Yeah, it was in my
I
head
understand
since I was
that,
little.
yeah.
Yeah, you look a bit beefier. You look like, well, you were not lying when you were becoming more of a dragon.
Yeah. It's super cool.
So, no, yeah. I also had, an upgrade in case I'm being attacked. And she shows, like, a dagger.
Oh, nice.
Did you want
Good
another
old
one?
Shank.
And you see in the middle of the blade, there seems to have blue and purple sparks that are joining in the middle, and this thing looks magical.
Oh,
Is it like a normal, fancy-looking dagger, or does it do anything
Like
interesting?
It's if someone attacks me, I can stab it with it, and it is a good dagger, but it affects the minds. Like the enchantment is doing, it's striking straight into your nerve system. Does anybody knows biology here?
Not really.
So
I
I
just
think-
I just know like people in general, they're kind of, squishable when you hit them with a maul, so
I do understand bodies a bit, but not much about science.
It's more that it strikes specific nerves in your body that triggers straightly into your mind, and it is overwhelming for your brain to work.
Is it like a headache? You know, when
Kind-
you don't drink for a while.
Really harder than that. It's damaging people on a psychic
yeah.
level.
It's kind of like when the people at the Vermilion dream people attack us. It hurts,
Oh,
it hurts
yes,
our
yes.
heads.
Right.
When they use their magic.
Oh,
And the property of this is that they attack the nerve system. It attacks the part of the brain that triggers fear. So if I stab the person and they're not,
oh.
they might get feared of me. So I have a chance to leave.
Well, that's nice.
Hmm.
Neat.
And I have still my little own secrets where I can manage a bit of arcane.
That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
If you have any need, I am able to. I have it in my book here. And she scrolls. A zone of truth spells if you have to interrogate anybody.
I thought we could use it to actually get Briggs to talk for once.
Hey! Can I not have a sense of privacy?
You can only ask a question. You see the pun here?
That was pretty good. I'm gonna give it to you. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that took a few seconds, but yeah, it was good.
So what are you going to do in the coming days? Because I know that the High Curator is going to have to work on this for maybe 1, 2, 3 days.
I mean, maybe we can ask if there's some ass kicking that's got to be done for the Cobalt Soul in the meantime.
Well, there's
'Cause
the arena.
Oh, that's right.
They have
Do you
group
guys?
fights.
Do you guys think? Like, I'm interested in entering. Do you guys want to enter as a group?
Wait,
Could be
can we
interesting,
enter?
but first, what are the rules about those fights?
It depends. It's worth more if it goes to the death.
Oh,
But you can select the part where you don't have to go to the death, and it is you're bringing unconscious, and some people are dragging the bodies out to heal them for the rest of the combat. But if you're down, you don't come back up, even if people heal you.
Are they just fists and weapons?
No. There's magical. There's wizards. There's sorcerers. There's some priests that are participating.
It could be some good practice, you guys.
I mean, that's a fair point.
So
I'm
we
pretty
could
well
get hurt.
practiced.
There's no such thing as too much practice, Squish Squash.
He's
I
not
mean-
wrong.
One thing, just to keep you in mind, the next mission is supposed to be in Morrow. That is called the Drowned City. Drown meaning that you'll be in water.
underwater.
Right, yeah.
Yes, I've been thinking about that already.
Like
Yeah,
you're
I
trying
can't
to
breathe
figure it
underwater.
out, or you already have a plan, Timber?
I think I can make you guys breathe underwater.
What? Really?
Well, at least somebody can.
There were like those potions we used that one time when we were racing.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can do the same, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the Cobalt Soul has some resources. We can ask them if they've got potions
Oh
like
yeah,
that
I
as
can
well.
also use the
okay,
Squish
but
dig out the metal of the conch. This also helps in the water. Well, for me.
true. Question, Timber, does your way last longer than the potion, though?
How long does the potion last?
I think it was an hour or so.
I've never done it, so I can't really say.
'Cause I feel if we have to investigate and fight, we might have to stay longer than that.
I can practice tomorrow and let you know.
Okay, well,
So if you have to buy stuff or to prepare yourself, well, if you have Timber on hand and he's able to make you breathe underwater, that's a good thing. But Be prepared also if you fight underwater. It is some specifics about it.
Yeah, well, with water around, of
Uh,
course.
Because first you swim at half your speed. If you don't have a swim speed.
His question breaking the fourth wall here.
Yes.
Question is
A wee bit.
metagaming.
It's the DM speaking to the players through question. So, where are the rules? Here. So, after each hour of swimming, you have a DC 10 of Constitution of saving throw, or you have a level of exhaustion.
Ouch.
A creature that have a swimming speed, including character with a ring of swimming or similar magic, can swim all day without penalty or use normal forced march rule in the player handbook. Swimming through deep water is similar to traveling at high altitude. So for a creature without a swimming speed, each hour spent with swimming count for 2 hours for exhaustion. So if you search for 4 hours, it counts as 8.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And after that, every hour that you spend over traveling and searching, it is a level of exhaustion, a test of exhaustion per hour.
Well, question: would you know of any place in the city where we could maybe get stuff to help us with this, like some items or?
Maybe the Allegiant of Alcite of, since they're a magic academy, they might have some things to sell, but shops usually only have the Hand of Horde don't like to have magic items sells all around. So, the Allegiant of Alcite might have some to sell, since you will be working from the Cobalt Soul with them a bit. So
Yeah, we could go check with them. Maybe they've got some other stuff that we haven't thought of, right?
Now, if they have anything that helps us have more stamina or be able to swim better, wouldn't be a bad thing.
And remember that under the water, if you don't have any light source, especially that the sun doesn't go in Cael Morrow,
Oh.
it's an underwater city.
Oh, well,
So waterproof
might-
light source, got it.
Yeah, I might be able to meditate on that problem.
And Squish and myself do a lot of fire magic.
Yeah, that's fire. Underwater.
And most of the thing that will be with fire will be halved when things are submerged underwater.
Yeah, fire doesn't really work in water.
I mean, yeah, that's logical.
I'll go change my character my subclass, my class.
If we're breaking the fourth wall, might as well completely
I
break
just
it.
need to fight the demon inside of me, right?
But I'll be able to brief you a bit more when I'll go myself down there.
Okay.
You know, give us a better idea of what to look for, maybe.
Yeah. Indeed. So, well, it's getting late, so I'm gonna have to go plan to go into an underwater city.
Yeah, I think we all will at this point.
But yes, always nice to talk to all of you, and I'm happy that I will be able to work with you and all that.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Who knows? Maybe after this, we'll all be the hard curator's favorites.
I mean, we're nowhere near as adorable as Question is, that's for sure.
True. Adorable's not really my thing.
Ah, stop it.
It really isn't, Brooks.
So I'll see you later. She's like blushing and being shy from the compliments. Like,
Okay, don't
Goodbye.
die.
Bye.
Don't die.
don't die.
Yeah.
It's true that for a kobold living in the wild, it is goodbye words. So, with all that, you go through the evening with eating and all that. Does any one of you want to make some specific scene before we go through the day?
Ooh.
I think I'll just quickly check on Andres. I can give you some money for your children.
No.
Right.
Oh, Timber. Yeah, I'm a
Was
little
it-
ashamed to admit this now, but that
Oh,
was a lie. Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind
on a-
of wanted a discount.
I
from
I
the
didn't think
lady.
you'd be that kind of person, but I realized I don't know much about you, so
Yeah, I guess bricks must be rubbing off on me or something.
oh, okay. Well, I'll let you sleep then.
That's it. Throw bricks under the bus.
I mean, he's so short, he'll go under it very easily, that's for sure.
Exactly. He'd actually
Also
be very proud of
perfect
teaching you to
throwing
lie. He'd be very proud that he taught you to lie.
Oh boy.
He's that kind of person.
I guess meanwhile the camera pans over to like children that are starving.
In the city of Agrabah.
And Cael, yeah.
Oh.
So, since no more scene will be happening, I guess we'll be ending tonight's game because I know that someone have to wake up really early tomorrow.
Yep. Unfortunately.
And the coming days will also be, well, was more like of a shopping episode with a troubling revelation from a pathological liar, like a divine reader.
It's the freaky part. It's like, was she lying though?
I mean, she was lying. She was lying so hard. She was telling the truth.
Well, it's not exactly true. We'll be ending on this.
Hey.
Let me see if the music will start.
A music.
Bricks. While you're sleeping. Well, not sleeping, but in your room. You hear a whisper
God damn it.
in your ear. And like your lungs would be missing air. You're as you hear, believing only in yourself. All you deserve is by your own means and talent. Bricks the Magnificent, as you feel like something's clutching on your throat.
Yeah, I know. That's why I can't answer right now because I'm like,
And then
What do you expect me to say? Of course, all the magic comes from you, but I'm not gonna tell them that.
so you are saying that you are not proud of the power I give you, of the deal we made together.
Well, of course I am, but it would complicate things, especially with someone like Mother Bowen. She wouldn't get it.
It sounds like a you problem, Briggs.
I mean, you kind of got me there. That kind of really is, yeah.
Next time. As you now feel the air coming back fully. I might not be benevolent and wait till you're alone in your quarters to make you suffer. Minion.
Got it. Understood.
And you feel that the presence is no more.
Oh boy.
Looking over at the diamond on the table, that was like, that was for her. This is awkward now. I'm gonna need another something more.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
And now we'll handle tonight's game.
And now we're on the nice game. There you go.
Damn, the sugar mommy don't play around.
Oh god.
So, let's do a quick round table so Ari can go to sleep. So, let's start with Squish.
That's me.
Yes!
It was a chill time. It was fun.
Good. Yeah, well, this is going to be a long rest, so pick your color tomorrow.
Oh, thank fuck. Spells.
Yes, indeed. And we'll follow up then with the mother boy.
Yeah, that was nice. Like that little intrigue between, Question and the High Curator. The reading was really good, honest. Yeah, it was a bit more mellow tonight, but I like it. We had more time to roleplay between us and play on our bounds a bit more. It's always fun to learn a little bits by bits about you guys.
And we'll follow up with Briggs, the one we ended up tonight's session.
Yeah, by force choking me. It was rude. Also,
I find
mommy,
your
please
lack
more.
of faith disturbing.
Please, mommy, for more, thank you. But yes, I find a great delight in the party trying to find out all my secrets, and Brick's going like, "The fuck's wrong with all of you?" But I have a feeling that I'm like a session or two away before I'm gonna have to start admitting some things, and that I am truly evils and involved with some very interesting peoples, specifically one interesting person's who now deserves more than a diamond, apparently.
That's what she said.
Yeah, look.
The gifts are never enough, man.
Yeah,
Depends on the love language, but
exactly. Diamond are a girl's best friend, but apparently I gotta step up my game a little bit here.
And we'll follow up with Andy or Himbo.
Hey. Well, I guess now Andres knows that Timber knows. So that's
nice.
that's gonna be fun, and I think this is the most deception checks I've done in one session. So yeah, Andres has been doing a lot of bullshitting tonight. Wasn't planned.
You decided to took the cards.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you know what? I when the DM is offering something, I'm gonna go for it if it's in character to go for it, and I did go for it. So
I was like, how in LARP And if V-Lurk is still in there, I don't think so. She's the one who's giving me the cards. So, with the reading, and everything that she says happens during the weekends of the LARPs.
There you go.
Gotta trust the cards, man.
For the in characters. So it's like, this is so fucking true that everything with Bricks and Andros fit, but even if Bricks says it's bullshit, but we'll keep it for later news.
Yeah, sugar mommy. But yeah, I can't wait to see what Brix's thing is. Other than having a sugar mama.
I mean,
Maybe it's the
having
real
a sugar
Shaman.
mama.
And now that we're in recap, thank you, Water of Rice, for being in chat. It was really great to have you around.
Audrey!
And hope to see you next time in 2 weeks with my beautiful crew, or on Thursday with my beautiful Mavericks that Bricks, Mother Bowen are part of.
Hey.
But talking about the last person, Timber. How you like the game?
Hey, thanks to the card for not being gaslit anymore. Appreciate the cards. A little bit more confidence in myself. So, yeah, Timber is just persuaded that Andy is, ugly in some way. That's why I rolled an insight check. Like he didn't realize that there's the whole secret persona yet. He's just too faithful into Andy. Like I just can't lie that much, right? Yeah. So
I've been living a lie.
Maybe you'll be surprised. This is me.
You're way smaller. Your skin turns weird, and you. You're a girl. And thank you, Old World Charm, for the follow. Thank you. Tonight has been like 5 follows. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Tell us from where you're from. And for me, if you're from another channel or you're just streaming on Twitch. But I know that Mother Bowen was also, or Marilyn actually shared on her page and all stuff, because I did a really quick, like, we're going live. Here the link. So, with all this, I really like the game. The shopping, like, I was like, am I really going to do tower reading right now? Okay, let's go.
You did really well.
You actually did really well.
For something that wasn't, like, planned. Good job.
Yeah, I've been, like, taking the cards, like I said, at least once per LARP. So at least 4 to 6 times per weekend, per summers. So I'm trying to see, and a lot of people. I'm in a LARP that is more historical. That is during Louis XIV. So it is the Three Musketeers time of them, and so there's the gypsies, and there's the whole thing. And I'm part of the gypsies, so I've been reading a lot about all those. I'm like, okay, fortune teller, okay, we're going to do this and that. So, no, it was nice. Question, and Jamil, I know that since the very beginning, there was not a lot of NPC that helped you and were actually positive towards you. So I wanted Jamil to be a positive figure, that since you're now linked with the...
Aww.
I mean, to be fair, we weren't really helping ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe the first time in our lives we're like,
Yeah.
you did well. This is how you're supposed to do it.
And we're like,
Model to follow now. We just have to repeat this. Oh.
And the coming games and that, and like I said before the stream, it's been almost now a year that we've been gaming together. Soon the souvenir on Facebook will pop up that when we last played together. But we are at our 23rd game, and 23rd is pretty close to 26. That is technically half a year of 2-week sessions. So, and we missed a couple, but everything's fine. So, thank you, everybody. Let's see if we...
yes, thank you.
Going to raid some people tonight. Twitch stream board here. Dork Tales are streaming. Of course, I don't know what it is.
It's a type of system powered by Apocalypse.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of systems are based on that basic RPG system.
this definitely nope. Let's go into D&D section and see if there's any.
Speaking of D&D, shameless self-promo, but Xander and I will be playing with the Oddities on Sunday.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, we do
Anyone
that.
wants to come by and say hi.
So you can see now in chat, there's the Oddities D&D that you can see the channels of our friends and the Oddities D&D. Or Steven is streaming on Wednesdays gaming. Now is it still Borderlands 3?
It is still Borderlands 3. We are somehow still not dead. There's still a little bit more game to do. Somehow.
I mean, if they're selfish plugs. I have one more stream until I'm an affiliate on Twitch now over on, Trash Cans now.
Oh,
So,
shit!
yeah,
I'll have
tomorrow
to,
is going to be my last
we're
stream
gonna have-
before Twitch yells at me to be responsible.
We're going to have to add Xan to the mix.
I really want to play Phasmophobia with you. on
Oh my
stream.
god, yes.
Oh, God.
And-
I could do
I
Yes,
love
so.
Bert needs to join
Join.
as well.
You mean so I can talk to Ghost all the time and then
That's
die?
what we do.
Yeah, same. That's what we all do.
That's literally what we do. And we ask it if it likes Madonna. And if it's pooping.
So if you want to follow Xan channel, it's now showed out inside the stream
Thank
chat.
you.
Good eyes.
Done.
Oh my god.
Follow now.
Go follow.
Thank
They're
you.
amazing.
I think I've also just passed 100 officially, which is followers, which is wild.
Ooh, nice. Congrats. And,
Oh my god, I hear it.
And let's go see. There's a lot of those going around. Pair of socks. What the hell is that?
A pair of socks.
Oh, there's a beach episode.
Oh shit!
Amazing.
Yeah, make it so.
Otherwise,
Make it
I
so.
see there's Old Word Charm
Yeah.
that's doing something, but that was also watching our game tonight.
Oh,
Daughters of the Midnight Sun, episode 3. So they're still brand new. So you wouldn't be like too far behind, still learning the characters.
so what's the name of?
Old World Charm.
All one word.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So you stream, and well, thanks to you. See you on Thursday for the first episode of 4 of the Finding of the Maverick Legacy.
The
They're now-
4-part finale.
They're now
Shit.
level 20. A level 20 Druid, moon of the Circle of the Moon, Draconic Sorcerer, Barbarian, Oath of the Ancient, and Tabaxi Rogue Ghost. Is that Ghost? Phantom.
Phantom.
So, with all that, remember, always, may your fumbles become epic stories, and like the Oddities says at the end of theirs,
Eat your
Have safe
condoms.
sex.
Yeah.
bye peeps.
Night.
And we're out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my god, the art of the characters is beautiful.
Oh,
wow.
yeah,
Really?
jeez.
Wonder where they took it.
So I'm going to step. I think thank
Yeah, I
you
don't
very
know.
much.
It's pretty. It's fucking pretty, is what
That's
it is.
real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
As
Do
I'm
you think
still
it's
trying-
AI?
I'm still trying to comprehend.
It might be AI.
It
How is
could
it
be.
that someone else has
Mhm.
the name.
There's no
distinct
fingers to check, unfortunately.
Yeah, and
I think I've
it's
said
too
that.
small to look at the
Anyway,
eyes.
let's go back.
They fixed
Oh, we
that.
just got rated by
But,
Epic
let's
Fumbles.
see.
What is up? Great name. I love these names. What is up? Priavir is here. Who else? Hero 18. Water of Rice.
Just a
Epic
bunch of people.
Ghost Figs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm just trying to see if they have like
Trash can. Wait.
credits for
Can Zan?
artists.
Trash can Zan? That is awesome. I thought
They're
the
level
names were trash
16.
cannon for a moment.
On episode 3.
Man, I've been
Damn.
reading too many.
I mean, they
fanfictions.
could have started
Canon just
Higher,
didn't
yeah.
at a
Yeah,
higher level.
obviously, but that's
Awesome.
that's
Welcome.
cool.
Welcome. It's so good to have you guys. We are currently exploring a Feywild fair, where one